What do you think about the campaign funding? Do you think the PDP has contravened the Electoral Act, or do you think the APC is misleading Nigerians by saying their funding strength is coming from an average Nigerian? Well, you can send your comments on our different social media platforms shown on your screen. We will take a break now, and when we come back, Senator Ahmadu Alli says PDP is on a winning track. We also spoke with one of the leaders of the Goodluck Jonathan campaign group, the former national chairman of the PDP, Senator Ahmadu Alli. He says the PDP is on a winning track. The former national chairman also comments on the discrepancies in some PDP primaries held across the country. Take a listen.
Where primaries become inconclusive for reasons of either some interference by opposing parties, and the panelists cannot continue, they stop voting and they report back to the headquarters that the primary was inconclusive. In that situation, and in the particular position in which the country finds itself, with closing date of INEC, the party has to decide who to give that ticket to.
Now, the issue of the two running mates of the major contenders of the presidential elections for the 2015 elections, President Goodluck Jonathan, who announced his running mates as architect Namadi Sambo and General Muhammadu Buhari, who also announced his running mate recently as Professor Yemi Osinbajo. Now, how do you see these two running mates? Because bookmakers are saying that a running mate should be a political advantage for the contender. Do you see architect Namadi Sambo, starting from your party, as a political advantage to President Goodluck Jonathan, bearing the background of reports that some are saying that he is not a heavyweight politically in his geopolitical zone?
As far as we are concerned, Namadi Sambo is the correct person for that job. And you cannot tell what is the opinion of his geopolitical zone when you don't even belong there. So anybody writing all these things, they are writing out of theoretical proposals. You see, what I thought you would have mentioned is how APC failed woefully. Within 7 days of Buhari becoming the presidential candidate, they could not name a running mate. In any civilized country, that party has already failed in the general elections, as they are going to fail in 2015 anyway.
Now, let's quickly do a rough political calculations now. Bookmakers are saying the two most popular states are under the control of APC governments. How do you see this playing out for the forthcoming 2015 presidential elections? That's talking about Lagos and Kano.
Those populations, we will eat into them and they will be surprised. You see, that's the point. The populations are an advantage to both parties. It's like going to the sea to fetch water. You fetch as much as you want. If you have a bigger container, you take more. And PDP has a bigger container, my friend. We'll go there and dry up the whole place. We are not afraid.
There have been anxieties over the possibility, the feasibility of elections in the northeastern states. Do you see the possibility of having elections, credible elections in that zone?
Yes, I see it. Elections will hold in northeast zone. INEC is determined, and they've put their logistics together. The government is determined. And now the National Assembly have aided the whole process by passing some law or whatever, that people in internally displaced camps should be allowed to vote. So the people living in those places, wherever they are, they can still vote. And that's very, very important.
Now, before we wind down this conversation, now the die is cast and it's the PDP presenting President Goodluck Jonathan as against the APC presenting General Muhammadu Buhari. How do you see this playing out at the forthcoming 2015 elections?
The race, with the build-up and the press skewing their reports every now and again, you know, in favor of the downtrodden, which is the APC. It's all right initially, but as the campaign eases off, takes off, and goes to the normal height level of flight, you will find that the PDP has already won the thing before even the close of campaigns.
Are you suggesting that General Muhammadu Buhari is likely to enjoy sympathy votes?
No, I'm saying that they are the downtrodden at the moment, and they don't stand any chance of catching up with us, although you people are shoring them up by your comments, you know, the media people. But we are not in the least bothered because we are just warming up.
And that will be all on this episode of Roadmap 2015. Don't forget to send your comments on our different social media platforms showing on your screen. Join us next week for another exciting episode of the program on Channels Television. Many thanks for watching. I'm Benga Ashiru saying goodbye.